One time for Dream Kings, I support them. #1 filming company in the city, baby. Youth football.
College football, we saw all these hands go up. Okay, is that normal? Hold on. I mean, that actually going and playing college football, is that what everybody gets to do?
No, sir.
It is not. So in order to do that, you can't be normal. You can't be normal in the way that you approach that goal. And if you want to be normal and you want to do what everybody else does, then you just sit around and hope things happen. You have a dream, you're hoping for something to happen. But if you want to do it, you can't just hope and that you're lucky. And if you want to be abnormal and be one of those guys that actually gets to play college football, you have to do abnormal things. You have to be willing to do the things that most people don't want to do. Find a way every single day to separate yourself from normal people. Don't just go through and say like, oh, eventually I'll get serious about it. At some point I'll start working and doing things that other people don't want to do. That if you want to be abnormal, find a way to do something that ordinary people do not want to do. That's where you're going to find your opportunity. Your opportunity is going to be waking up early and doing something that someone's not going to want to do. You want to play college football, you want to go on and do those special things. How do you go about that? Other than making those choices and showing that you're not normal, showing that you're abnormal, showing that you're different. Things that college coaches are looking for. So there are your film. We'll talk about that one in a second. What you do on the field to show athleticism and violence. The two things that college coaches are looking for when they put on that film, it is not your stats. You catching a ball and being wide open and not running away from anyone, they don't care about your stats. They don't care about how many yards or catches. That does not matter to them. The fact that you are all sitting does not matter to them. They want to see on every single clip you being athletic and you being violent. Because if you are athletic and you are violent, then they can make you a good college football player. You have control over that. Every single time you step on the field, we tell our athletes that, look, if you have a clip that makes you look violent, I don't care if you made the tackle or not. Put it on your highlight film, you look violent. You have a clip where you look fast. If you're an offensive lineman, you don't block a soul, but you're sprinting downfield and you look fast, that is on your highlight film. And so the effort that you play with, the way that you go about your craft, every single chance that you get to show those two things, those are on your team. Now, if you don't have a lot of stats, look, as a coach, we can say like, oh, well, we didn't throw the ball that much this year. We didn't do that. I can lie. A coach can lie and have your back. But what we can't lie about is when we put it on is, are you fast and violent? Your stats are second to whether or not you're fast and violent. The second thing we talk about verifiables is going to be what you look like. When a coach comes to visit your campus or sees you at a camp, he comes up and he shakes your hand, I promise you he's going to do this. He's going to look you up and down. And that, what do you look like? How much work have you put into your body? That you have an opportunity every single day between now and the day that you meet those college coaches to put together the frame that you want to be. How big and physical can you be? And every single day when you wake up, you go to that weight room, you have that purpose. You should attack every single day with that purpose. What do I want to look like 4 years from now? Or 5 years from now, or 6 years from now, based on where you are. Don't walk in and go through the weight room and say like, today I'm going to go through the motions. What is your goal? You want to play college football. What do you want to look like your senior year? You put on 20 pounds this year. You put on 10 the next. You put on 10 the next. You put on 10 the next. Before you know it, when you're an 18-year-old senior, that is your dream, that is your goal. You are a 6 foot whatever, because you don't have control over that, 215-pound lineman, 270-pound monster. You have to turn yourself into that by being abnormal every single day. Every training session, every opportunity you get. The last one is your academics. You have control over your academics every single day, and when you're in middle school, I'm not going to say your academics aren't important, but you get a reset button. Your 8th grade, 7th grade grades, they won't pop up on your high school transcripts. I can lie about your performance on the field. I can say, oh, we didn't have a quarterback this year, we didn't do this. Are you fast and violent? When you walk up and meet a coach, do you show that, hey, look, I have built my body, I'm ready to play college football? And then the academics, I can't lie about. I'll say, oh, he's a good student. They'll say, show me his grades. Oh, coach, he's got it. Show me his grades. What was his test score? And that the day that you set on a high school campus, the day you walk into that classroom, you are telling college coaches whether or not you are ready to compete at college academically or you are not. Whether you are serious about your craft or you are not. So the day that you set on a high school campus, that first grade you pop, that first quarter you have, that college coaches are going to see that. From the first quarter on, 9th grade, 9 weeks in, on your grades. Your academics, physically what your body looks like, and how you train, and then the film you put together is, are you fast and violent? Last thing that I'll say, a lot of times we talk about it, you got time. Everyone feels like they got forever. I got forever to get ready. I'll wait till it's my turn. Oh, well, there's a senior ahead of me. I'm never going to play as a freshman. You cannot wait for your opportunity. You are competing against every other 2025 or 2024 or 2027 in the country every single day that you show up. Do not wait for your opportunity. Work your butt off to do every single thing you can. Be the way that you approach that every single day. Compete so you make sure when you sign off and you're your senior, you can say, hey, I've been preparing for this for the last 4 years of my life. Do not wait for that to just fall into your laps. Last thing I'll share with you, something we talk about players all the time. That it is one of my favorite quotes. Is opportunity is missed by most because it's dressed in overalls and it looks like work. That we feel like I should be waiting, I should be given an opportunity. And every parent here and everyone here will tell you, you are not going to be given anything. That you are going to work for it. That don't talk about how I didn't get a chance to do that. You have a chance every single morning to wake up and be abnormal. You have a chance every single time you go in that weight room in your training session, whatever it is, and be abnormal. Every single chance you get, be abnormal. It looks like work because that's what success is. Find a way to do everything you can, whether it's through training sessions or work or practice or whatever it is, to separate yourself from everybody else in your class. So in 6 years from now, you don't go back and be like, oh, I never got a chance. You had it every single morning when you woke up for 6 years. You had it. Make sure you guys compete. We appreciate you guys coming out today. And that, Jared, you got anything to fill?
No, we good.
A bunch of get a break on Get Better, and I can't wait for all your careers you guys go through. All right? Let's go.
All right.
Good job.
Hey, guys, you guys who didn't get your cars, you come grab it from me. Bring it in, y'all. Bring it in. Bring it in.
One, two, three.
Yeah!
Good job, guys. Good job.
If you didn't get your card, Jerry has some right here. One time for Dream Kings, I support them. #1 filming company in the city, baby. Youth football.